other words, Pepper Jack Jags. Let me know what you think. Let's get this started. I made one quick change last week. Where we got Cody Kessler for Ryan Mallett and a late pick. We wanted him. He will be a good learning curve. So we got a good setup here. Let's get into the game real quick. We're gonna sim through most of this one after the first quarter. Get to our preseason cut / squad, and then we may sim through most of the other one too. We know how this is going though. Okay. Let's keep this going. Yeah. Alright. Let's do this. So, Hearns versus Fitz. Oh, I love Hearns so much. Go Alan Hearns.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to
All right, much apprecited, Coach.
No
as
Romo,
we welcome all of you
no
to our
Witten,
exclusive
no
coverage of the National
Elliott
Football
Prescott
League on EA Sports.
Hearns
Tonight, it's a
That's it.
preseason matchup here in Week 3 between the Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. We get a glance at Josh Rosen, the rookie quarterback from UCLA, drafted 10th overall. He'll be the man under center.
When you think of some of the most successful quarterbacks in Arizona Cardinals history, you think of guys like Carson Palmer, Kurt Warner, Jake Plummer. But none of them began their career with the Cardinals. They would like to have their own homegrown guy. Could Josh Rosen be that guy? They drafted him number 10 in 2018. They're looking forward to watching him develop.
A first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. And let's look now at the offensive starters for the Cardinals.
And how about wide receiver Larry Fitzgerald? Back for his 15th NFL season. This is not a ceremonial appearance. 109 catches last season. He will help the new quarterback of the Cardinals become better right away.
On second down, Johnson. And he stopped immediately there. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. And now the defense for Dallas.
Anchor of this defense is linebacker Sean Lee. Finished with 118 tackles despite missing 4 full games and the majority of another one in 2017. And you can absolutely see it's a different defense when he's on the field as opposed to when he's off of it. Agile, diagnoses plays well, and a fierce tackler.
On third down, Rosen. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third.
He was,
well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
They said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up a first down.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
Really, it's a solid draft class from a year ago. They were able to address some key weak spots on their team. Some holes.
And they were able to identify the players they wanted early in the process. Got a little bit of luck as some guys may have fallen to them. But for the most part, knew their philosophy and stuck to it.
Now Rosen looking to throw. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Bryce Butler, 55 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead.
Doesn't look good on that drive.
I don't care how calm, cool, collected you carry yourself. I don't care how contained you are in your emotions. Your first touchdown pass in the NFL is awfully special. And Josh Rosen is always going to put out the vibe that, hey, I do this all the time. But inside, he's got to be so excited to have that first taste of success in the league.
Who can draft Bryce Butler?
Now the extra point try forthcoming. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
But he is. In this world.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken near the 13. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. They'll be brought out by their 24-year-old quarterback in his third year now at the helm of the Cowboys, Dak Prescott.
The numbers he put up as a rookie, outstanding. But were they really, truly sustainable? Remember, they were 13-3 his rookie season. They ended up going 9-7 in 2017. How about they went from 4 interceptions in 2016 as a rookie to 13 his second year? These are numbers that you didn't expect to stay the same. I do expect Dak Prescott to continue to get better and better as a quarterback in the NFL. Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Martin, Frederick, Holland, Smith, Williams.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And the 11 defensive starters for Arizona.
And that means cornerback Patrick Peterson, who has an effect on every game he plays, whether it's at the cornerback position or even as a punt returner. How about this? He's been in the Pro Bowl all 7 seasons that he's been in the NFL. This guy knows how to change a game, either with an interception or a return.
They're going to be legends.
They'll pitch it out to Elliott. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jeff Swaim, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They go to Johnson again. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cardinals. Bryce Butler with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Cardinals are in for 6.
This is loving this. I mean,
still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
That was the first time right there. The Butler one was 4.
Extra point attempt here still to come. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Carlos Dunlap in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Big cheese.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
On the counter, Elliott. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
3rd and long for Prescott. And they're going to get the football just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line. Thomas, the intended target. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
After the interception, here's Rosen. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be 2nd down. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
Here's Rosen. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. And Fitzgerald has got it. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Ready for the regular season, too.
Fitzgerald from 8 yards out. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right. He looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're getting
the needle to Fitz. Gonna go to the 4th quarter now. Maybe. Let's see if I'm back in. Jeez. So let's make sure there's no injuries. Okay, good. It's been nice and clean. And let's try out Kessler. Connor and Logan. Kirk. McCarron. I'll do Jeff. Janice. And McCaffrey was in there. Georgia Dingman. And Gardeck. Henman. Scuba. And James. Dora. Why did I say Asa? Okay, we got the Joneses in. Let's see what we can do.
A first throw for the backup Kessler. He's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Neil Sterling, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. Quarterback loves the receivers, but sometimes his best friend is that tight end.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, isn't it? Because we always talk about the guys out wide and how acrobatic they are. But that tight end, great sight lines, easier throws, they become a bigger and bigger weapon as the NFL evolves.
I want to jump forward a few possessions. Let's see. Oh, Mike White is in there. Okay. Let's try this backup defense now. Okay.
Alright, here we go. Boom,
on 1st and 10, White. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack.
We've got to change his number.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
To throw on 2nd down, here's White. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Following the fumble recovery, White, catch made, right side by Wilson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 18 yards there and a first down. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Green 39. Green.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. Off play action, here's White. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. The Cowboys on third down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This will be 3rd and 6.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's White. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Now White with a first down throw. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 6 there on first. White on second down. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. When tapping those toes, he tried to get both in bounds. He could not do it, though.
In tap dance parlance, could not complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet, not just one.
Is that what they say?
There it is. You know, put a little sand down on the stage.
I'll take your word for it, my man. The pickup of 11, and it moves the chains. Here's White. And this is caught at the 8. And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From the shotgun, here's White. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tight.
Stop that.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Not bad. 23 minutes in. Got a dub in preseason. Things are looking good. I'm going to have to put that fullback on the practice squad, though. He's not ready for the big time yet. Let me see here. I'm looking at the... for something real quick. Do you still have Balaga? They do. What would it take to get Balaga from you guys? Power, strength. Let's see, and then Scuba. What's the deal here? Okay, we got Bologna. Oh, you can get a fullback from someone. Who's Dalton Crossan? Who is this guy? Not a fullback. Not courage. That's not the right guy. Can Capri block? Oh, really? Boston Scott. Trey Edmonds. No. Hmm. Where's his run block? Interesting decision to go there. But if he can be a fullback, then we can do this. Perfect. What happened to Max? No Max Balaga. I'm really curious, actually. Okay. Max. Below. He might be a free agent, guys. It'll be hard to tell in this league, but till next week. Ah, no practice squad needed, huh? One second. Max Balaga a free agent? Kalea, Korea? He's a DN though. Give him a shot. You guys got rid of Josie Jules? Not putting him on the practice squad. Jane, guys, we gotta see what we gotta do. We gotta do what we gotta do. Thurston and Brewster. I just want to see something. I know he's a Portman Jack, guys. Not liking anything. Other than he's a former Jaguar. Bryce Hager, I love him. Like, this is linebacker. He's gonna be developing well. Jared Norris, Jordan Trips. Oh, this should not happen. Leon Jacobs got cut. Dang, man. Steve Longy, Ronald Powell. Garrett Sickles. Jeff Holland. Is there anything to think he could play in this league? Maybe. What you guys do that for? Oh, Meg. Holland's a practice squad guy. So someone signed Balaga, I guess. Dude, he's got man. Sign. Zaire Franklin? No. Ian Sayo. Or Sayo. Dante Jackson got cut? Damn. Okay, I just won you two. Oops. I'm shocked. Carlton Davis? We just traded Cyrus. He can come back, I guess. Corn Elder? Myrick. Just going through cleaning up, dude. Alright. Okay, Nuki. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. I'm really great at anything. Peyton, sorry. Who's this guy, though? Got Gerard Wilson. Harlan Miller, no. Jaron Kirsch. There's nothing really great about him except for his size, guys. Like him, he's on the practice squad. Driscoll, huh? Driscoll. He has no accuracy. Kind of movable. What's this thinking about Landry Jones? Oh, I've seen a few things I like, I guess. Hackenberg. Joe Callahan. No. Cooper, no. Nick Shamok. Logan Whiteside. Taysom Hill. Let me see. He's already 27. He has no mediums or accuracy, no. Jarrett Grayson. Let's just go ahead and look at Nick Shemek real quick. Actually, that's kind of good. Cooper. Not, I don't know. Logan Woodside. Take Nick Shemek. Sorry, Chargers. This should not happen. Let's see. Brian Hill. Anyway, let's put him on our practice. Can he catch? Yeah, we're signing him to the practice squad too. Okay. Everyone knows Cardinals now like that deep speed. So, see a few guys in here that fit the bill. We may have to take a look. One more receiver. Yeah, we got a ton already. Let's see. Shelton Gibson. St. Brown. I saw him. back for Logan Thomas. Put him back where he belongs. Okay, let's see what we can do here real quick. So practice gone. Yeah, Scott. Okay. Let's see if we can get anything for Charles. There we go. We moved on. Redskins. How interested are you? A 4th round pick? A 4th round pick. Nice. Cedric Abou. Oh my god. We are already ditching the operation. Because he can't end on the practice squad. So put him at center. So Swink. Who did I like better? Giorgio. Yeah. So Swink. Can get us another. Can you get us a 3rd? I doubt it, but he did. He did. Hanging around the practice squad with for Rosen. That's what we did here. Boom. Trade him away. See if we can find something interesting with Silas and Correa then. See. Wow. Okay. I wanted to revive Janice. We got too many studs now. Let's see. Sorensen. Well, let's see. cheesy, but I'm gonna sign Inman, Britt, and Aiken, with no intention of keeping them. I'll find a good team for them though. And then Brett and Aiken. That was one interest. It's gonna disrupt some charts though. Let's see. Yeah, didn't really want one of them, I guess. Oh snap. This would be stupid. No way. Am I about to do this? And Boyd. You know what? Instead of Boyd, I'm gonna go straight for Ross. This is dumb. Oh my gosh, guys. What are we doing? Bagels are screwed. Brett, Jalen. Okay, now they're not interested. Good, good, good. Just making sure it's not broken. 2 sixes. Fine. 1/5. Where are you at? Oh, you guys are small, huh? Fine, a 6th. Your latest 6th. Oh my gosh. Is this even gonna come close? I'll forget that team now. Oh, the Bengals. So. That's good that that doesn't work then. Because if it did, I might as well go after El Senor Julio over here. See, not even the same type of interest. What interests you guys? Well, that's not gonna interest you. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, Goodwin is incredible. Oh, that's good. I mean, yeesh. Mhm. Alright, one more practice squad guy. Who is it gonna be? Wait, he'll sit there for a while. Okay, just about done here. Wow, I suck at talking, guys. I mean, Very sharp. Holy Gossett. Who's Jalen Ware? Was decent. Rick Leonard. Elijah Wilkinson. Not even. Sure. We just stole the Raiders' developmental tackles. Tyron Holmes. Let's see. Eddie Vander. Ooh, this one. I like him a lot. Mitch Lowen. Caleb Brantley. Andrew Brown. And there he is, Tim Settle. Oh, what? No. There's no way that just happened. And DJ. I have Basham. Stinking. Alright. And then let's give him two then. What would you do if I did this? This might be cheesing it a lot. Yeah, I didn't think so. That was stupid cheese. Oh my gosh, it's Roquan Smith. Here. Saw that. just get a. That's not gonna go through either. Whoa. Well, take him off there. Let's go first next. We had to put that over the top though. Who was sixth? And the first. Give me that first next. That should close it. Not quite. Give me a first next. Okay. So basically, we just traded Jordan Willis for DJ. I forget something from earlier though. Make sure no one's wearing a weird number. Switch them on Holmes. I want to develop Cappy more. So those two were just kind of. Really dumb idea though. Really, really dumb. Yeah, of course. We want Bradham or Hicks. You want, something to Bradham. You gonna give us Hicks? Jeez, we can't get either. Who else is interested? I don't think they have any good linebackers though. Well, you do, but this isn't gonna work. What? You telling me this might work? We just broke the game, guys. We just broke the freaking game. And I did not mean to do that, guys. Oh my gosh. Middle linebacker Khalil Mack. Freak yeah. I'm putting Ruben at right. Oh my gosh. That was not supposed to work. That was not even. Oh my gosh. We're pumped. We're pumped. Let me go through and see who are all the captains again. Not a QB. David Johnson's one. Larry's one. Jason Peters one. Dunlap. Donald. Peterson. Sorry, Peters. I get it. Mac is a tag. I don't know how we're gonna afford everybody soon now. Jeez. They're gonna look at contracts. This is bad, guys. Not good. Oh my gosh. Practice squad. We got a QB. A fullback. Yeah. I don't even need that fullback now. Let's just see real quick. Leslie and Barrios, yes. Lazard. Holland, Leon, Maben. Luke and Williams. Okay. And practice squads, the two linemen. So Sharp and Ware. Got a whole development squad over here. We've got Barrios, Lazar, Allen, Lasley, Maben, Jacobs, Holland, Sharp, Ware, and Nick Shamrock. Do we have to cut anyone? I don't think we do. We could actually have one more player on the squad. Who do we want? I'm gonna take a flyer on Mr. Holton here. Boom. And that's 53. Let's recorder this. Recorder this. Okay. Rosen and Kessler. We got Shemek on the practice. We're good. Logan, Connor, Johnson, Rod Smith, Carter, Fitz, Butler, Ross, Pettis, Kirk, and Holton. Taylor, Scott, and Nick Brown. There is one thing though. Scott's gonna hang out on them. So I get the left guard banner. Larson. That doesn't work. This one's Larson. And that's Gousset. Dunlap. I'm not putting Aaron on that spot. I'm gonna put Basham. And then. Sure. Hingham. Nyland, Khalil, back him up. And then Balaga, Hagler, and Joel. Perfect. Pearson, Boston. And Myrick's hanging out there. Nuche. You know what? Let's put Myrick on the depth chart, right? Yeah. Okay. King. Kaiser. I mean. I wanna go. Let's put John Ross. TJ Logan. Myrick. Holton. And yeah, we can do Dante. Dante over there. And Myrick. Okay. Larson, Gousset, and Banner. And yes, we got a lot of tight ends. I got no idea. Powerback, James Conner, Rod Smith, perfect. Slot receiver, number 1, Larry. Number 2, Ross. 3 is Kirk. Rush left in. Just gonna give it to Cappe. Rush Dean. I'll bash them. Russian DT. Dunlap. Is over Hankins, but not over Donald. Sub-middle linebacker. Hager. Josie. And Balaga. Slot corner. Adori. Sydney. And Myrick. Practice squad is as follows. What? We can't switch them. We switch those two. So, practice squad. You got Shanick throwing to Barrios and Lastly, dude. He's gonna develop stuff as well. You got Lazar. You got him getting blocked by Sharp and Ware. Holland's rushing with Jacobs and Maben. And then they're covered by Brian Allen. We're covering everything on that squad. Woo! Alright, guys. Dun dun dun. We're almost here for the regular season. So you got Butler, Ross, Pettis, Kirk, and Holton. Alright. So, Jenkins is on my practice squad. Everybody should be on my practice squad that's on it. Okay. I just want to check something. So our beta percentage now is 80 the best. So vertical power run or vertical zone run. Like zone. It's 87 the best. Okay. I'm going to shave again. Get ready for the end of the preseason. Yeah. Whip this into shape. Okay. Now it's only. This is like what, 1/4? Or the Stars not play at all. And I forget now. If that's the case. Yeah. Our backup quarterback's gonna play the whole half. Whole game. It'll be a good experience though. Okay, ba-ba-da-ba-doo. We're getting ready for this.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see the Denver Broncos behind their new signal caller, Case Keenum, as they take on Josh Rosen and the Arizona Cardinals. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, it's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, we're about 15 miles west of downtown Phoenix in Glendale, Arizona. A moment ago, this Arizona crowd was on its feet. The defensive starters, led by perennial All-Pro Patrick Peterson, were introduced. And they've got a tough one on their hands as they'll square off with the Denver Broncos. Hello again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, partner, I think we can safely sum up the goal of this final week of the preseason with 3 simple words. Don't get hurt.
And make sure you follow that mantra, okay? We cannot have you hurt going into the season, but you're exactly right. Starters will play very little, if at all, in this game. A lot of guys fighting to make the roster because after this game's over, we get down to the 53-man number, and guys will be fighting like mad to be included in it.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And we are underway from Glendale. Returning it, John Ross. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. We get a glance at Josh Rosen, the rookie quarterback from UCLA, drafted 10th overall. He'll be the man under center.
When you think of some of the most successful quarterbacks in Arizona Cardinals history, you think of guys like Carson Palmer, Kurt Warner, Jake Plummer. But none of them began their career with the Cardinals. They would like to have their own homegrown guy. Could Josh Rosen be that guy? They drafted number 10 in 2018. They're looking forward to watching him develop.
So one more is going to be on here.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. Burst by him near the 35. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long, pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
That's going to go as a loss of 4. It'll be second down.
To get the hit.
Well, forget about finding the lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he was able to hold on to the football.
On second down, here's Keenum. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
Keenum did not have it.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Keenum. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Let's put it blankly. They're not going to shock the
punter wing is on as he sends this one away. And it's taken in at the 9. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you. A huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
And here are the offensive starters for Arizona.
And running back David Johnson was awfully popular in fantasy drafts in 2017, coming off of a year where he had 20 touchdowns, but had just 11 carries last season before a wrist injury shelved him for the season. Look for him to bounce back in a huge way in 2018.
Peters, former Buffalo Bill. And Buffalo Bill and Eagle.
On second down, here's Rosen. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Shaquille Barrett in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for their offensive guys.
Rosen will throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Peko. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. On now, Kaiser, the punter, sending it away. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10.
All right, D, let's do this again. Linebackers do the thing.
They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And that's the first NFL catch for Cortland Sutton. He's at the 30, the 20, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, 66 yards, and the Broncos have taken the early lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Now Ross to return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Speed demon, man. Ooh.
So out now come the Cardinals. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Peko in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped in his head, frustrated right now behind center. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Chubb and Walt.
And a look now at how the Broncos line up defensively.
Chris Harris was named an All-Pro in 2016 for his ability to play in the slot. And as a corner, that's a special skill because now every receiver has what we call a two-way go. They can move inside or outside, and you have to trust your eyes and make sure that they're in the right place. Otherwise, you can get fooled easily in that spot.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. 3rd and long here for Rosen. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Rosen to throw on 2nd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Throwing on third down, Keenum. Open man is Henderson. That's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Forced out to his left, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. They'll run it. This is Booker. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Jordan Willis in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long.
You guys, but
it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation.
Nah, I'm joking with you.
And
it's just harder to run
able
in
to put it through, and the lead moves to 10 zip.
So much better. I mean, look at our own.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Cody Kessler trotting back onto the field. And what would you say? Is it the offensive line that has caused a lot of this pressure to get back there?
That's always the first place that you have to look to see what's going on. But part of it is, it is so difficult to simulate this type of pass rush in practice.
He got all the sacks out of the way. It's okay, guys. It's okay. So Kessler, Connor, and Logan. Carter. Pettis, Kirk, Holton, and John Ross. And then Brown and Scott. See, look at that. Okay, and Ross is actually jumping up. Holden, Banner, Larson, Gossett, and Moulton. Cappy and Basham. And Settle. Guard deck is later. So Jewel, Belong, and Hager. Adori, Sidney, Dante, Marek, Nakuda, and Wilson.
Because the speed, the ferocity, the quickness, some of the change-ups and how they get at the quarterback that you may not have seen on film, all that is different. You can practice it as much as you want to. You can even insert smaller, faster guys at positions to show that the speed's going to be quicker. But until the whistle blows and you play for real, it's just not the same.
And not as easy to implement on game day. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease.
And this will be caught at the 30.
Touchdown,
Cardinals. A big play there. 70 yards. And the Cardinals are able to show off their quick strike.
That was too easy, guys. Too easy. Now, I think that's the second time I've seen someone hurt. Okay.
Ability.
I'm not putting Brown back in. No. Who's gonna play center right now? I'm gonna put Warford in. Warford's gonna come play center. But not for me. There was no way you're catching John Ross. We may give John Ross just 2 series where we do that, and then we're good. We're done with the Ross show. Because, dang, man, that was something else. Awesome Butler. We'll just have to do that.
Here we go now. 3-19.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
I don't know why you guys
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Freeman again, a first down carry. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
Make another tackle.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Kelly over the middle, complete. It's McKenzie. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. There, they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now a handoff. It's Freeman. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. In on the stop that time, Terrell Basham.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
That's taken in by Henderson. And he's brought down. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
That's probably the only series we show them this second defense.
Here we go now.
Now a play fake here on first down. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down.
I've seen enough of that defense. Oh. They didn't give up a touchdown? Whoa. Alright, well. Let's see you again.
They go play action here on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Tremaine Brock. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
All right, yep, John Ross is done.
A big play there. Ready for the regular.
They can't contain him. So now it's Pettis, Kirk, and Holton. You know what? I don't want Ross on at all. So Brown, Scott, and Aquarius too.
Season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Cardinals are... They start with a give to counter. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when you clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle it. That's what you're looking for. At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. By the way, as we expected, most of the starting units out here in the second quarter. So get your 2 deep, your 3 deep, your 4 deep ready for this one.
If you have a particular favorite who wasn't a high draft pick or is an undrafted free agent trying to make the team, this is the time to watch him play and give it his best shot because most of the starters, you're exactly right, they'll be out of the game watching the rest of the way.
Hey, a sidebar worth noting is that preseason cuts have changed. So week 3 that we're in right now in the preseason, I think, what did you say, the roster's going to stay at 90 instead of going down to 75 this year?
That's exactly right, Brandon, because in the past, just what you said, this game here, at the end of week 3, or game 3, you would cut the roster down to 75 and play game 4 just like that. In this case now, though, they're going to be able to keep guys all the way through. So guys who would normally not have a chance to finish out the preseason, they'll get that chance now and get more opportunities to get on tape.
Kessler, he's going to loft one deep left side here. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Broncos will take. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half. It's Kessler. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is going to be incomplete. So there you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go.
One series in this quarter, and then another series, and 1 or 2 in the 4th. And they're going to switch Logan in too.
Kessler now on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here's Kessler, incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through, picking up the 1st. From midfield, here's Kessler. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Back to the air on second down. It's Kessler. He's going to float this one deep right side. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it. What people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete.
Yeah.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Kessler now to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 27 yards, a big play there on fourth.
Detroit!
Check 50. 57.
Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
All right, so they just left you wide open.
Again, it's Kessler. And that is incomplete.
Not even open.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller. And a big turnover there.
Oh, so we've been getting a few yards with Connor. Let's try this out. You know what? John Ross is going back in. I might regret this. Just want to warm them up. And now, this is because we're benching Mason. Butler and Roscoe. Butler and Roscoe.
Kessler looks to throw on second down. Going deep downfield for Ross. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Will Parks. And his guys will take over.
That's okay. We're in practice mode here. We're not even actually trying to win this one. We're just trying to see what we got.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be...
It's caught inside the 25. A huge play there for Arizona. 58 yards. Looking to throw on first is Kessler. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
Our offense can't dictate that. That'd be funny, though. See what we can do again.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, the only thing that mattered.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Bryce Butler, 46 yards.
This is it, guys. What are we doing? Yes. Rosen's coming back in. David's coming back in. Oh, TJ Logan's not playing fullback. Smith is. Larry's gonna hang in the slot though. We're gonna try this. Scott. Our main tight end. Okay. Left tackle. Joe Staley's coming in. Mike Upati. Him. Center Brown. Warford's coming back in. And Peters. Okay. Let's try to warm this up, guys. Yes, this is a shocking move by Coach.
Rosen now off the bootleg. He's going to float this one deep right side. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Second and 10 now. It's Rosen. He's going to float this one deep right. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Cardinals. A big play there. 58 yards. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from taking the lead.
We all knew the situation. We're in the 4th quarter.
I didn't know we were going to win, guys. But we... No. Wow. You guys are trying to stop us from winning. Well, you should have told us to put the grass off the field.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. He'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver was David Johnson, and it's 3rd down. This defense making some plays right now, aren't they?
And they look like a group that really locked in before this series started. Read their scouting reports, got back to reading their keys, and playing with excellent leverage up front.
On 3rd down, Johnson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Losing 6 yards there to bring up 4th. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And this kick is not going to get there. It's short and no good. So a bit of a weird kick there. That wasn't an overly long attempt, but that never had a chance.
You almost wonder if he might have maybe got that one on the laces because it kind of knuckled on him a bit. And this one winds up in empty possession.
The win for the Broncos seemingly assured. They go down to a knee. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense.
All right,
as they'll stop it with 17. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say good night, everybody.
And there you have it. Oh, Cappy. I want him to be a speed racer. Of course. Everything's going to be balanced with him soon. He should not be practice squad all over. I guess he is. Kai Nuke. Upgrade his zone. Advancing to the regular season, guys. This is it. Why is there a floating phone? Pretty sure there's a coach attached to that. But not one I see. Are you guys watching this? Jeez. Let's set our goal. We're going for 9 wins. Why not? More players already ready to negotiate, huh? I don't know why we still have a floating phone. I'm gonna look whose contracts are expiring, because this is bad. Balaga, Settle, those are fine. Gissette, Banner, Carter, Sterling, Larson, Myrick, Holton. Bunch of depth. Dion and Willis. Oh my gosh. Fitz, Dunlap. Alright. So, we got quarterbacks for years. Tight ends are all on one. Brown has one remaining. Walker's on a big one. Peters is on a decent one. Dunlap, Willis. Donald. Jalil. So Buddha, we got a while. Alright. It's football time, guys. Is our coach back? We broke it, guys. So 4 players already. Donald, Mack, Dunlap, Brown, Dion. Okay, not too many. There's just a lot of high profiles. And Donald, on him max years. 9. Khalil. Nice. That was a steal. Dunlap. I'll give you a 5-year deal. Nice. Dwayne Brown. 3. 5.5. 2 mil. Good. Whew. Big ones in the book. David, Larry, Dion, and Rod. Oof. Oh, we did some major signings right now. Mac and Donald. Ugh. McDonald. McDonald. Oh, we got a McDonald's here. That's awesome, guys. I mean, okay, good. Our coach is back. Does he not have a phone this time? Okay, good. I was gonna be like, opposites. It's football time. That's so smart. Donald. Raiders and a legend. Simple coverage, not simple for. That's not true, guys. Triumphs. Alright, everyone, have a great day.